This is a meeting of the Town of Norton Zoning Board of Appeals. It's 7:01, so we can get started. We have two applications to deal with on the agenda tonight, and then we have some other business to take care of, old minutes that hopefully we'll get through. The first item on the application is 20 Juniper Road. The applicant is it Jean Alves?
Yes.
Okay. Applicant seeking variance relief for setbacks on an accessory structure. We have in the file plans that are dated August 26th of this year, and they show the planned construction, I think, as under construction. So I'd like to hear from the applicant as to what is it he is trying to accomplish. This is on a lot square footage of 6,200 approximately square feet. There's a single-family residence. There's an existing metal gazebo and an existing shed. And then like to hear what is planned for and what relief the applicant is seeking. The house, according to the plan of record, sits 3.5 feet away from the side yard setback, very close to the front yard, to the road, to Juniper Road. But it's not clear to me what else is going on the property from the static plan that we have. So, Mr. Alves, are you going to just let us know who you are and your address?
I'm Gian Alves Jr. I live in 20 Juniper Road. This is my father.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be helping him.
Yeah, sure.
So you want me to explain like what the construction is?
Yeah, what is it that you're trying to accomplish?
Three-season kitchen,
three-season
yeah.
kitchen,
Yeah, trying to build a three-season like kitchen, like 3 walls, and like you have a kitchen on the inside, like an outdoor kitchen for like barbecues, guests, just general like outside kitchen cooking.
That's under a roof. Is that structure enclosed or to be enclosed?
No, it's gonna be open. It's just gonna have 3 walls in the kitchen, and then it's gonna be open to the outside.
Did you see the other plans?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was trying to call them up right now, in fact. Thanks. So that's a rectangular building. It doesn't match what I'm seeing on the static plans. It looks like an L-shaped building.
Well,
It does.
it's good to
It
go.
should be
The roof stops.
Yeah.
Comes in this way and then comes out. So there's your L right here.
Yep, I see that. And it's configured, this is showing then the back wall of the intended building. Is that right?
Yes. The way I understand it, and correct me if I'm wrong, you have the kitchen on the back wall plus a bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And why does it say on the plans from August, under construction? Did you start construction?
Yeah, we started construction, and then Ed, the building commissioner, told us to stop construction because we needed zoning bylaw relief. So we stopped construction since then and just left it and made our application for the zoning board.
Okay, so you didn't have building permits to begin?
No.
What state is the construction in? Yeah, thanks.
Tauki? It's in hold. It's
How much has been completed?
Rough.
it's only the rough.
So forms have been poured? Like, you're putting footers in, right?
Yes.
For
Footers are in.
You can't tell me how much is built.
The roof is the one that is have the wall, hoof, and the deck.
Yeah.
Just need to complete the.
So what's- Okay,
So the seating area is what I was seeing in the forefront of the other view, right?
correct. It's a covered seating area is, I
Yeah.
guess, how I describe. Do you want to see
No, I've got it here. I just didn't
right there?
pull
There you
it
go,
up.
it's right there.
Yep, yep. I can't, there it is, there it is. Yeah, thanks. What do you do in these things in the wintertime when cold weather sets in? Do you decommission them, turn off water and all?
Yeah. Turn off the water. Just not really. It's kind if it's too cold, you can't really use it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I was wondering, and it was unclear to me.
Aplica água vai ter negocinho pra você.
So this is, well, it can't be used for a residential accessory unit, right? Does that qualify as an accessory dwelling unit?
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, that's what I meant to look at and I didn't. I have another question first while you're
Yeah, go
looking
ahead.
for that. Is your house built on the property line or over your neighbor's property line? It shows that on the tax records, map geo. I'm not saying that this is right.
You want me to pull it up? Or?
Oh, yeah. Can you pull that up there? I guess I could hear too, but it seems to indicate that the house is over the property line. Who is your abutter to your right when you're looking at your house?
Find what I want.
Is there a single-family home there?
Yeah. Que que é o nome do?
Ken?
No, o outro. Dave. David or Dave?
Dave.
Dave. Yeah.
To the right of you, who's there? When you're looking at your house from the road, from Juniper.
It's Dave.
That's occupied residence, right?
Yeah.
You see how it looks like it's over the line there? I'm not saying this is right. I just was asking what you knew
Well,
of
the-
that.
Nós
Well,
fizemos plot plan.
It's,
We did a plot plan. Our plot plan. It shouldn't be over the line. Also, the house, we didn't build it from scratch. It was the house was already there when we bought the property in 2020.
The house was already there.
The house was already there when we bought it in 2020.
40 is the other one.
Okay, what were you just saying, Brian,
I
Mr.
was saying that-
Carmichael?
I was saying that the building commissioner is now here if you want to ask any questions.
Okay. Yeah, hi, Mr. Building Commissioner, Mr. Bailey. Can you hear us?
So
He can if he has a microphone, or he can talk to us if he has a microphone. I was simply asking, on map geo, it looks like the single-family residence is over the property line. And I was wondering if you had seen that, although the map submitted shows the property line,
yeah.
and the house is within the pocket of the property. Is Ed able to communicate? Oh,
Give me a sec, Ed.
if you look behind on the map, that's the tax assessor records. And the house
Oh, yeah.
seems to be, the property line jags over. And that's why I'm asking.
You have the plot plan.
But the certified plan by the engineer shows the property line
Straight.
straight. So, I mean, we can go by that. I was simply asking for purposes of asking.
Ed, can you say something?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, well, you're on Brian's laptop. I can hear you, but not, the audio isn't feeding into the room.
It works though.
Ed,
Put the speaker down to it so everyone can hear it.
have you seen the property line and the tax records?
I have. I mean, I trust the surveyor's line more than I do the town map lines.
Okay,
Map Geo is notorious for being off, and honestly, as his son was saying, even if it is off, this is one of those that everything in that area is skewed and not perfect by any means. There's only so much we can really do over there.
yep, I can, I'll accept that as Map Geo's lines are unreliable.
Yeah, I would definitely trust Chris Charette, the surveyor there,
Yeah.
over Map Geo.
Okay.
all day long.
Okay, we'll get past that. Thanks.
No problem.
Then, actually, if you're still there, are you still there, Mr. Bailey?
Yes. Yep. I'm here for the.
Can you,
Yeah,
can you tell us the
Assessor.
history of this, what happened?
I can't
Yes.
find
So,
it.
Can you hear?
I can hear.
There was a neighborhood complaint regarding some construction in the backyard. So I stopped by one day. I spoke with the two gentlemen there before you. We discussed the fact that would need building permits, and probably bigger than that, it would need most likely zoning relief based upon the small lot size. So they went ahead, they got plans finished up, they got their survey from Mr. Charette, and that's when we found that, you know, as suspected, they were
On the problem.
a lot closer to the lot lines than we thought.
Okay.
And then regarding your question as an ADU, that should not function as an ADU. It is just a 3 seasons outdoor kitchen
Yeah.
with, you know, it looks like they got a gazebo that's, you know, kind of a put up, take down type gazebo that's to the front of that in a more seating area style. But I wouldn't consider that an ADU by any means, just an accessory building, but not an accessory dwelling.
Okay, thank you for that as well. So questions from the board? I'm not clear on, I can ask or you can ask, the existing shed pictured in the upper left-hand corner, what is that building?
It's a shed,
It's a shed?
like a shed. Yeah.
The roof line on Google looks like it's a complex roof line cut in a couple different directions. That's just a shed used for storage?
Storage. It has like we use it for our gardening tools. We also have like some general like machinery and tools and stuff. And we also have like holiday stuff like Thanksgiving decorations, Christmas decorations in there. Like there's nothing in there. There's no bathroom, no nothing. It's just the shed,
Then
and it's unfinished walls.
next to the planned construction is an existing metal gazebo. What is that?
It's like onde você comprou? IKEA or
No, by Wayfair.
Wayfair? It's like a
metal frame.
metal frame thing. You just
Is there,
it's kind of like IKEA. Like you assemble it and then it's
it's a
just
roof?
Yeah,
Are
it's like
there
a roof.
walls? Are there walls on it?
no walls. No
It's a
walls.
metal frame. You can
It's a metal
move
frame.
whatever.
We can move it wherever we want.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Like
Yeah,
a
it's
tent.
not like, it's one of those ones that aren't like,
just a roof with posts and.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
pretty- At least that's what I'm looking at.
Well, you know, there are a number of things that would require variances. We could talk about, you know, how this started out, of course, but to the side yard setback in the south, 3.9 feet, 2.8 feet. At the backyard property line, between 3.3 feet and 5.4 feet, supposed to be 10 to the backyard. Side yards here, this is in an R60 zone,
Yes.
but it's a small lot. What's the normal side yard in an R60? 25? And also, I note the coverage on the lot, as shown on the certified plot plan, the maximum is 16%, and existing covered by building is 41%. So there are a number of factors here that we have to talk about in relation to all of this. There's a lot of building on this lot.
Right.
Go ahead, questions from members?
So, I guess the existing metal gazebo,
We've been thinking about getting rid of it. We're willing to get rid of it if it causes any problems.
but that's what I'm saying. That is not a permanent structure though. So I can, and although they depict it here,
Yeah, right.
you know what I mean?
You can discount that.
I think I would be comfortable discarding that because that can come down.
It's not a permanent structure fixed to the ground, apparently. It is shown here, but
Right.
I got you. I don't know how construction takes place, even in this zone, so close to the property lines. I mean, the existing shed, when was that built, do you know?
There was speaking permit conduct reservation.
2020, you have
A smaller shed.
a smaller shed. We just rebuild you have a slab on the floor. I guess the old owner want to try to do a garage or something like this. I guess, I don't know. And they just follow
The slab.
slab you have there.
So was that there when you
Existing slab
purchased?
before we purchased the house.
Yes. So it sounds like somebody put up.
Yeah. I don't
How big
know.
is that shed?
You know how big it is?
It doesn't say on the plan.
Doesn't say on the plan. I can only assume. I mean, it looks pretty big. I mean, it's got to be over 20 feet on one side and
This shows the concrete
Around
driveway.
20 by,
yeah, 20 by
maybe 19 by,
20 by 20. It looks like no.
by like, I can say like 14, maybe 20 by 14.
Yeah.
Plan shows a drive up on that side of the house. Maybe somebody built it as an intended garage.
Yeah.
Tough to say. Although there's landscaping in here now. So you can't drive to the shed, with a car.
24 by 16,
Oh, they have
give
a
or
tree.
take.
They have a tree over here
Yeah.
too.
Big.
I mean, what do we do with this?
Oh, here's our other problem. They already have footers in the ground.
I know.
They got, how are you tying into the septic? Do you have septic there?
That's a good point.
No, is it,
The town.
That's
Town.
the town.
are you
there.
tying in that bathroom tying into the town?
Are you going to tie into the town sewer?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that has to be health department too.
Yeah.
Where do the pipes go to carry waste?
Did you already put the pipes in?
Yeah, the pipe hold to the main hole to the house.
That's already been piped through?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Connected to the house one?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Department of Health gets that or not.
They might not. Only because they're on
Yeah.
town.
Well, you still have to. Oh, you're right. You're right. Septic is what goes
Septic
to
is
Department
what,
of
yeah.
Health.
Yeah.
The sewer tie-in is there. I
Right.
guess they're adding to capacity, but I don't know the rules regarding that. That's all I'm pointing
would-
out. I mean, the house is already, just a couple feet away too, so that mitigates in their favor. I don't like the fact, we never like the fact that construction is started and then they come for permission.
Right.
We always dislike that and, are opposed to that happening. The best way to keep it from happening in the future is to sting someone and say, we're not going to give you a variance. Then, of course, it's up to the town. What are they going to do? Are they going to go to try to enforce the building code against them because we didn't grant a variance. But it puts us in a tough position with the next applicant whose plan we don't like, and we say, well, no, we want you to do it differently, because they're going to say, well, why didn't I start it without permits and then come for permission? So it's a difficult spot,
Yeah.
and I don't like it. There's also a lot of building on that lot, including the lot coverage. Again, 16% is the maximum. It's 41%. Of course, I don't know if the 41% includes the existing
Was it-
shed.
yeah.
It looks like it probably would, but what's the covered deck on the house here? That's connected to the house structure? Is it a raised deck?
It's like
Or is it on
it's
the-
like so it was like a porch, and we just added a roof, no extra walls, just like it's out in the open still,
So covered.
and there's like seating underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This I did, I think, 2 years ago. This I pulled permit for this one. This I have taken permit.
You had, what are you saying, permit for that?
Yeah, that one got permit. We had a permit on that one.
But is that ground level or is that
Ground level.
Ground level.
ground level? Okay.
Yeah.
So, several points of variance relief would be required. Side yard, rear setback, lot coverage, I don't even know how to quantify that. We could say shall not exceed what's on the plan. We could specify, get rid of the existing metal gazebo as shown on the plan. How do you want to approach this? And the house is already in the corner of the property. Who's in back
Yeah.
back of you? What is there?
That's him. That's the abutter.
I own the property behind it.
Okay, is that a residence?
Yes.
I had printed out Google Maps but it's a tough printout. I can't really see. Okay. Are there other questions of the applicant at this time?
No.
'Cause I can
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
a butter
Yeah.
for comments from any abutter who's in attendance.
Yep.
Hold there right now if you can.
Here or
Well,
sit down?
you can have a seat if you want. That's fine. Thank you. But at this point, public hearing is still open. Let me ask if there's anybody else here to speak in favor of the application or in opposition to the application.
I'm more curious at the moment.
Could you tell it? You got to tell us your name and
Do you mind
address.
coming
Okay,
up? Do you mind coming up?
that's okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
Yeah.
Just so you can speak in and
Anybody watching on Zoom can.
Center of attention at the moment. Well, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Your name and address.
Tom Watson,
Tom Watson.
15 Farm Lane.
15 Farm. Okay, and are you directly in back?
Yes. If you just had a picture up, it was that long lot on the right side of Farm Lane as you drive down Farm Lane.
gotcha.
Right there.
And what are those structures there that we see? Not that you're before us
House,
today.
house garage. To the left of the garage, those are enclosed trailers.
Okay,
Okay,
I
yeah.
wondered if there were trailers.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, well, that's not our subject matter tonight, but what is your position with regard to the application?
Kind of on the fence at the moment. I'm more curious at the moment
Yep.
as to how you're gonna figure out the percentage issue. Because
Of lot coverage?
I am thinking about enlarging my garage. So, and I'm enlarge the back part of it.
Bring it back up.
Sure.
So I don't know what the process is, but I'm kind of here also to find out information about this process.
Okay. I mean, what's supposed to happen is you go to the building inspector
Mm-hmm.
and you talk to him and you show him a plan of what you're going to do.
Yep.
He can then size it up.
Yeah,
with-
I did talk to him briefly today.
Okay.
And
He
he
can size
told-
up
and
what
he
you're
told me-
planning to do, and that's what,
He told me there was, I guess, a couple of different ways to go about it. He said,
Okay.
depending on whether it is or isn't 10 feet from the property line.
right.
I'm not positive about where it is right now. I have my land surveyed, so I kind of have a pretty good idea of where the property line is.
Okay. So, go ahead. you were going to say?
We probably in the last couple of years, this is our second application that we've had something come before us where they've already had footers in the ground and plumbing moved and you know, normally I would try and look. Normally I'd say you have to. What's your hardship, right? There's going to be hardship of why you need the variance because we're not just here to grant them.
So what do you do in the case where something's already started and there may not be a hardship?
Well, that's what.
Well,
we're
that's
talking
what we
about.
have to decide.
I'm sure this has happened
discuss it.
before.
It's
Happened a couple times.
It's a couple
in the last
times,
couple
and I not happy about it.
Kind of stuck in a bad position.
We're stuck in a really bad position,
Yep.
right? So
Yep.
I like the fact that you're
asking.
asking, which is great because I'd much rather grant. Me personally, I'm not going to speak for any other board member up here, but I would rather see an application and then vote on the variance than to be stuck in this position where they've spent money and, you know, I mean, I'll be honest, we're in our right to say no, sorry.
I don't
And
know
then
much
the-
about the hardship side of it. I don't think I have an issue as far as the percentage side of it goes, based on the size of the lot. So that's probably less of an issue.
Yeah.
Okay, the 10-foot that you mentioned, I think that's probably the rear setback in this
It
zone.
is.
Meaning you're not supposed to go within 10 feet of a rear property line, whether it's for you or for them. Now, they are, but there's already an existing shed, they call shed, that's 1.5 feet basically from the your
Yep.
property line. He's
So
supposed to be,
what do you do in that situation?
Well, that we can't do anything.
it's already there.
And
And the
the- and
town
the-
could try to enforce somehow, but the town doesn't engage in that usually.
So even though this other structure is already there, it's not completed,
What's not
it's
complete?
not approved,
The new one, you mean?
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
know, exactly.
Correct.
Right.
so you still have power or whatever you want to, as far as that
Well,
goes.
this board just grants or denies
Right.
variance.
Right. We don't really, yeah.
If we denied it, the town would then have to decide, are we going to go out there and start I don't know if it's a court case or what, to tell them to tear down what they've already done.
Sure.
The town doesn't, I
There's
won't say it
expenses
never has
involved on
done
the
that.
town side too.
What's that?
There's expenses involved on the town side
Yes,
as well.
exactly
Yep.
right. That's why we don't like being in this position.
Yeah.
We only say yes variance or no variance at this point. But the 10-foot parameter that you mentioned is probably what we call a rear yard setback, meaning that the building commissioner would say, you got to stay 10 feet away from your rear property line, and then you don't have to come to the ZBA.
Right.
If you wanted to go 5 feet from the property line, you'd apply for a variance and tell us why and what hardship is involved. You know, you can't place it here because there's septic or there are power lines underground or something. All those things can be hardships. But in this case, what we're saying is they didn't come to us first. And there's an existing construction that's been there for we don't know how many years. They're not asking for retroactive relief for that. The town could say, even if we grant a variance for the new construction, the town could say that existing shed doesn't have a permit. We don't know. That's not within our purview tonight.
Yeah.
We're just kind of laying out how it works.
I mean, lot coverage is going to circle back and answer your question. It's a little difficult with the lot coverage right here.
With all the structures shown.
With all the structures.
Yeah.
I do believe I can, in my own mind, I can take out that metal gazebo because, I mean,
To try and close,
No, just-
close up the percentages?
no, but that I mean, that could break in I mean, that's a movable. I've seen them. They're movable.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm not even sure if
I'm-
that qualifies as lot coverage.
Yeah, and I'm not 100% even. I can't even tell if that's even included in that 41%. It's tough for me to tell.
That's a good point. You know,
I don't think it is, only because it doesn't look like it has any kind of.
yeah,
Although I don't know. I can't tell.
it's impossible to tell. I mean, normally we say we want the size, the dimensions of the construction there and the dimensions of the construction that's planned. We have the dimensions of the construction as planned, but we don't have dimensions of the existing structures there, including the metal gazebo. I mean, we could ask for that. We could, say, get a plan that shows that. I don't know how we would give a variance on the lot coverage. We're not going to have numbers.
We're going to have to at least figure out how they come to that 41%.
Yeah, whether that includes the gazebo or not.
Or any of it. We don't know if it includes the existing shed.
Right.
Is this drawing up on the screen done by a surveyor and
Yeah.
markers put in? Boundary markers put in?
Done by a surveyor, a Charette Land Surveying, which is
Yep.
a reputable.
Yep.
You don't have Charette here with you tonight, do you?
I know the name. I spoke to him.
You
once
don't-
on my
You don't
walkthrough.
have Mr. Charette or Charette Land Surveyors here with you, do you? Well, what I'm suggesting is we may need a redo on this, showing the building sizes of the existing structures there. So one of the variance relief items that we'd have to vote on is the lot coverage percentage. In other words, the size of the buildings, the footprint of the buildings as a factor of the entire 6,200 square feet. They didn't show the size of the existing buildings here. And I think we need to see that at minimum. We're
Is that on an assessor's map?
not reliably.
Yeah, as we can tell.
We just looked it up and
That's where that
it
jet out
looks like
came
it's,
from.
yeah, exactly. That's what we saw a minute ago.
What is NR60? You said, I heard you say
Oh, it's
NR60
an
earlier.
R60 zone. R.
It's
Oh,
just
R60. Okay, I thought I heard you say
I didn't mean
N60.
NR. I meant AN.
And that's 60,000 square feet, correct?
Yeah, all the lots in
And
this
even though they're
area,
smaller, they're still zoned
because
R60.
because of the history of the Grove area.
Yep.
Where you are, and I don't know what your lot size is, but historically, most of the lots in that area are undersized, but they predated zoning.
Yep.
They were laid out prior to zoning, so they're there, and we
Right,
accept
right.
that. Mr. Bailey has his, I like the hand up there. Mr. Bailey, can you speak again? And we'll try to put the microphone next to the computer. Is the speaker over here or over here?
I think it's over here.
Okay, go ahead, Ed. We don't hear you. Are you muted? We don't hear you at all, even on Brian's laptop.
I think he's looking for a place to talk.
Did we switch anything, Brian? We do not hear you, Mr. Bailey.
What does that hand held up mean?
He
That
wants
means
to
he
talk.
Oh, okay.
We want you to talk.
We'd like you to talk, Mr. Bailey, but we are not hearing
All
you.
right, how about now?
Yes, whatever you just did was the right button.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can, Ed.
Your picture's frozen, but we hear your voice, so go ahead.
All right, so I just wanted to speak to the lot coverage issue. So if they are already over the 16%, which I would think they probably are based upon that space there, then it would no longer have to be a variance finding for the lot coverage overage. Once they've already gone over our limit, then it would only be a finding. That's similar to that case I had showed you guys from up in Brookline.
Yes.
Essentially, once you've broken the law, they say you can't break it again. You can just kind of do a finding on it.
I remember that from the last meeting.
Yes.
We-
So
Yeah.
it's that same idea. So if they're already over 16%, which
They
again,
are.
I've got to assume everybody in the Grove is.
The house does it.
Yeah, well, probably.
Yeah.
The-
At
yeah,
that
the
point,
house
it'd
takes
only be
up
a
that.
finding because you'd never be able to prove a hardship for a variance based on our traditional hardships.
Well, that's a point. I don't know if I agree with that analysis, but I have to look at that because we've granted variances for lot coverage percentages before.
And you could, if they were at 15%,
Yeah,
and then they went over to 16%, I would absolutely say all day long that's a variance now because they hadn't broken our limit. But according to that case in Brookline, once you've gone over that limit,
It falls under finding
there's no
rather
putting
than
the genie back
variance.
in the bottle.
Yeah, well, it's never clear whether we need both a variance and a finding. I appreciate your guidance there. I think we're going to have to request, though, a modification of the plan and suggest a continuance to the next meeting. Do you disagree with that, members? To show the dimensions of the existing structures.
It's on there.
Where are the dimensions?
Oh, the existing structures.
Right.
The existing completed structures.
I gotcha. Yep.
The surveyor, he said that everything that has a roof is under the
Lot coverage.
lot coverage. So that includes the existing deck, that covered deck. It includes the metal gazebo. It also includes the new construction.
Okay.
But how are we going to say lot coverage area to at a certain percentage if we don't know that percentage without the existing metal gazebo? I mean, on the plan of record, doesn't it?
So on the plan
we've
of
always said
record-
it has to show.
Right. So what their surveyors is saying is everything that has a roof is included. It
I understand.
totals up that for. All right.
And if we're saying take the metal gazebo away, first of all, the dimensions are supposed to be here so we can do the math too.
Right.
Right? And the gazebo is some percentage of that percentage. I think we should see the existing building dimensions on the plan.
Fair enough.
Do you disagree? Anybody? I'm asking both.
No.
Because this is a pretty big variance they're asking for, and they're asking for it after the fact. I'd like to know what the precise numbers are. And it shouldn't be much of an effort for the engineer to add those dimensions to what's shown here, which can be done before the next meeting, and I'm going to suggest continuing it to the next meeting. I'm not comfortable with what we have here. I would like to have all the information because of the way this developed. That's, I guess, what I'm saying.
I wouldn't be opposed to that, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Bailey, do you have any response to that?
No, I don't think it's a bad idea at all, because then, again, I'm assuming we're gonna find out that they were over 16 already, but now we can confirm it.
Right.
And again, it wasn't this board or this office that put them in the situation we're in.
Right. And, having an active and alert building commissioner is helpful because these things shouldn't happen. I realize that no building commissioner can be in every location at every week to check. But part of the issue, part of the problem is that the town has been short-staffed for so long, and things come to light after the fact. So we're trying to be fair here to the applicant as well as to the town and other applicants coming up.
Yeah, and I mean, as a contractor, he should know better.
Well, is the applicant a contractor?
I do believe so.
Are you a contractor, sir?
No, I'm not. I have my contract.
I'm sorry?
We did not do the work. We got a contractor for this job.
Okay.
We hired him.
Who was the contractor?
Williams Construction.
What's the first part?
Builders construction?
Williams? Okay, thank you. But still, I mean, you got the contractor, and the contractor did that.
The thing is, we start with a small tank, right? I try to just do a deck.
Yeah,
It's a deck. And I have the gazebo for my kitchen, right? For outside kitchen. But I did a part of the idea that I feel the gazebo is not good enough for support a kitchen outside, you know what I mean? I say, all right, I have my deck, I'm gonna do it.
it grew and grew.
Grew, yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
And they got a bigger, they out my control.
We're not saying because you did it by the wrong process that you're bad guys. We're not saying that. Here's what we'd like to see, and
Yeah.
I think what we're going to vote is to continue this to the next meeting, which is November 19, I believe. We can check that. Oh, sorry, you got your calendar on the same screen, huh?
Yep, 19th.
Where do you see it? Yeah, okay.
We're the third week.
Yep.
And we're going to ask Charette, have you ask Charette to put on this plan the size of the existing structures, the dimensions. Yeah. Like they did for the planned construction here.
We're gonna just ask, the existing structures, right? They were there before we even bought the house.
I know.
And they're probably most definitely gonna be over 60%. Are we still gonna need like a variance?
No.
Well, we haven't discussed it yet. No, we're just trying to show the dimensions on the plan so that we can say, well, gee, if you take away the gazebo, and if we ask you to take away the gazebo as part of the deal, you know, that's going to reduce it to X square feet coverage or X percentage coverage. So what we ask is that you show, that Charette show on the plan, and you could just have them add to that and resubmit it to us, the dimensions of the existing shed, the footprint of the house and existing covered deck, and also the dimensions of this existing metal gazebo. You know, it's X by X feet, because we may say, we'll do the variance, but we do want you to get rid of the gazebo, which is not difficult to do, obviously, but we want to know the dimensions of that as well. So everything shown here that goes into the 41%, have them put the dimensions on the plan and resubmit the plan, and we'll take it up at the next meeting. I think that's a fair way to proceed.
To resubmit the plan, would that actually create a new application or?
No.
can I just add
Nope.
it?
No, you would just
Add it?
Yeah.
add it, or,
Can I just call?
Yeah, you can call and
So-
if you need, we can.
you can always email it to Mr. Carmichael too.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be put in our packet so that that'll be the plan we act on next time, that has all the numbers on it. And Charette will understand what we're asking for.
So I'll ask him to get the dimensions for everything that's on there that's like.
Yeah.
Counts for the coverage, and then we'll meet again in, November 19th, you said?
19th, yeah, and, well, we'll take a vote. Is that the wishes of the board as well? You comfortable with this?
Yeah.
I think that's fair to the applicant, fair to the town, and fair to us, you know, going forward, so that we at least have clear numbers there, and we can jigsaw them around if we want to. And I don't know if we want to, if it's just a movable existing metal shed. We may not want to put that in a decision anyway, because I'm not sure that actually should go into coverage, you know, because it's a movable thing. They could take it down, they could put it on its side tomorrow, and then it's not part of the percentage. I just want to know what it is. So all of that. And sir, thank you for your input. Did you have any other questions?
one last question.
Or observations?
I do have one last question, if it's even answerable. Is there a maximum number on the percentage that you can go up to? Is there such a thing?
There is in the bylaw, and it's 16% of the
No,
total.
no, I mean, if you grant the variance, is there a cutoff?
That's what we're talking about exactly. We want to know what that percentage is. We want to know what's represented on the plan.
But there's not a number cast in stone where it cannot go over this number even with the variance.
No. That's a application by application
Yeah.
decision. But like, you know,
We grant a variance for this, we might put it in the decision that the lot, the coverage of buildings, including these now permitted, you know, are X percent and shall not exceed X percent.
Yep.
We may put that in the decision because it's a crowded lot at this point.
Yeah. Has something like that ever been done before?
in terms of
But yeah,
You just said,
all the time.
sure.
well, you limit
Okay.
them from that point on.
Well, because then it's clear if they want another covered building, they've got to come for another variance. That's exactly why we
Okay.
request that information. So we know what we're approving if we approve it. So that if they go to the building inspector and there's a decision on file that, well, you can't exceed 30-something percent for lot coverage, you need a variance.
Or a bigger lot.
Yeah. And it holds the applicant to whatever is on the plan of record, right?
Yeah.
So they can't halfway through this, and I don't mean you guys, but just the applicant
Yep.
change
Say,
their
"Oh,
mind and
well,
go, hey, I want to make this 10 feet bigger, and oh, it would really look better if it went, you know.
Then the building inspector would have power to enforce, the plan.
Is there any language referencing hardships?
What do you mean by, is there a language?
Like a
Anything in
definition?
writing that defines hardships? For
The bylaw,
okay, so there is something somewhere
In the bylaw,
that I
yes.
could reference for my own
Yes.
sake. Okay.
yep. Absolutely. And here, I think, we take the applicant's word that these structures were there when they purchased the property. I mean, that's part of the hardship here, that they
Right.
didn't start at zero and
Add all
mushroom
this.
up. That's exactly why we want to know the dimensions of the buildings that are there now. Now that they've come in the door and they're saying, here's what we got, here's what we want to do,
That's actually a really good point.
we can have it on record. So that's why we ask that plans be added to quite often, actually.
Would you suggest that this abutter come to the next meeting, or does it matter? This
Which
Dylan-
abutter?
This Devin Galillo, where you had the question
We
on the-
published the
Yeah, I know, I
meeting,
did speak to him about it.
We received notices, I think we mail them out still.
Yep.
And it's up to abutters whether they want to come and be heard or attend remotely,
Right.
because we do that too. I don't see anybody else here besides
I
our
personally like
building
it.
commissioner. Yeah,
I do. I take, I mean, I personally take in what the neighbors think, because you got to live with it, not me.
Right.
You know what
It's
I
not
mean? Although
something
I
that-
live in
that- it's
town,
not
I might not
something
live
that-
right there.
It's not something that neighbors vote on, correct? You just want to
No,
hear
yes.
their input if they have any.
We take their
it's
input,
like we
we
asked
take
you.
their,
Yeah.
we said, is there anybody to speak in favor of or in opposition to what's here?
Mm-hmm.
And you're not saying that you're opposed to it, you're not saying that you're in favor of
That's
it, you're
correct.
just asking questions.
Yes.
That's fine too.
yeah.
So if the abutter wants to come, he's welcome to come, and we would love to hear,
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
all right? So with all of that, is there a motion to continue this to the next hearing, the next meeting, November 19? We could say at 7 PM, unless there's anything else scheduled yet, no?
There is something, and then there's going to be, we're going to discuss the next agenda item.
Yeah, okay, but is
Then
it,
there's an
is it
application
scheduled
already
for 7
scheduled.
PM?
No, no.
Published? Okay,
It's not timed.
so we can say 7 PM for this applicant,
Okay.
asking the applicant to have Charette add the dimensions of each structure that is there on the property and to be submitted to us before then. Yep. Is there a second to that motion?
I'll make that motion.
A second.
Is there any discussion on that motion? I'll hear from the applicant. Yes, sir? So that we're clear. No.
Currently, we need the block coverage, right? And then once we figure out if it's already over 16, then we're gonna figure out
What we have to do about it.
about that.
Yeah.
And after that point, what else we still have to talk about, or?
We've identified the issues that came to us so far. I mean, if the dimensions are given and the guy says, wait, this building is bigger than I had pictured it, we'll ask about that. But that's all we have at this point. So we're asking you to just give us the dimensions of all the structures that are there. And we'll go from there, because then we can add them up and we can come up with. Yep. Okay? And with the applicant's agreement, there's a motion and a second. Mr. Tenori, how do you vote?
Yes.
Sir, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Mr. Noel votes yes as well. We'll continue this to November 19th. Be in touch if you have questions with Brian.
You guys want like a video or pictures of any of the structures?
You can submit whatever you want to submit.
But is there anything that you guys want to see, or do you guys not need it? Like, is there anything that would help with the process?
Can't hurt.
Yeah, it can't hurt to dump some photos to us of what's actually been done, but I'm not requiring it.
You want photos of just the under construction shed or?
Whatever you want to supply.
Yeah, whatever you want to give us, go ahead.
We've already continued the hearing, so
Yeah.
we actually shouldn't be
Right.
further discussing it, but whatever you want to give us, just make sure it's what we asked for, at least. And Charette will know what we're talking about. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thanks very much for your understanding. And we'll tackle this next hearing. Okay? Thanks. And thank you, sir.
Thank you.
One question, if I can make ask.
Is it on this application?
Yes,
We
in regards to the drawing.
we've just continued it already, but go ahead. I'll let you ask.
I want to know if those numbers would be available ahead of time, like that sheet was.
Yeah, we
We
post
present
it.
the application material when it does come in. So when they do get the revised edition, it will be in the Dropbox for people to look at.
If you want to contact Mr. Carmichael, we can send it to you too. We'll do that. You're in a butter who showed up.
The new, notice go out in the mail?
No, it's not renoticed.
Yep.
It's a continuation of this hearing. But November 19th, it'll be an agenda. There'll be an agenda issued.
I wrote that one once.
Sorry?
He wrote it down when it was.
Okay. But if you want to contact Mr. Carmichael, his email is available, and you know he can send it to you when we get it, as he will to us. Okay? Thanks. Okay, moving on to the next item, which is a continued item from the last meeting. Thank you. It's an application for variance for 49 Island Road. We had started this actually at a prior meeting, and then applicant asked us to continue it. He was approaching the 100-day limit, and we said, before we can continue it beyond tonight, we need a request.
Yep.
This is the somewhat jumbled request.
this.
Yep.
Did you see that already?
Yep.
Okay. And so we have to decide, is that a good enough request? I mean, I put the language right there. I said, you know, email us this. They didn't, but I'm good with that as
I'm
a
good with that,
waiver of bylaw section, whatever it is, so that this, we could vote tonight to continue it off also to November 19 at, what did we say? When's the next one then? 7:10 or 7:15?
We only have 7 set up, so 7:05.
7:05 for this one, sure. And same parameters. So is there a motion to continue this application, 49 Island Road, to November 19th, 7:05?
I will make that motion, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Okay. Any further discussion? I'll only add that the email chain
Yeah, the
also
email chain.
explains that he's hired a new engineer or an engineer that's going to submit, and they weren't able to get it done in time. Certainly no reason
Did I
not to.
read that they're also going to present it? Or did I misread that?
I
That
don't
the
know.
person that he hired is actually going to present.
Yes, to do a proper presentation of my request. It's
Yeah.
on the bottom of the
Yep.
page.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah.
But what we're concerned with the 100-day rule in the state law and the bylaw, it says we have to open the hearing within 60 days or 65 days of an application being filed, and then we have to make a decision within 35 days more, the 100-day mark.
Yeah.
If we don't, the applicant can say, you didn't act, so I've got it. And that's why council has advised we get a waiver in writing. And I had put the language out there. I said, could you just give this back to us and, you know, sign it with an email signature? But they didn't. They asked in a couple of emails, yeah, I'm okay with the board going over. Okay, I'll take that as good enough.
Right.
So, Mr. Tenori, how do you vote on the continuance?
Yes.
Nick Ferguson.
Thank
Yes.
you. Nick, how
I
do you
was
vote?
gonna wait for him to say it.
He's still getting used to you. Nick.
I'm still
That's
getting,
all right.
He was going to call you.
You're Dave,
wasn't
right?
it? Yes.
Dave's only been with us for 3 years, and Mr. Noel votes yes as well. So this is continued as well. So we have the two continuances to the November meeting. What else is on that agenda, Brian? And I know we have other business tonight.
minutes,
General
right?
business, so minutes and bills and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
And
did you guys review that?
what else is on the agenda for November, though? Just previewing, what do we have coming in? Did you say there was another one?
Yes, I'm blanking on the address, but
It's okay. I mean, is it one application? Is it 3 additional?
it is one application.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, 111 Oak Street.
Oh, I saw that in process, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we have 3 items in November. That's the week before Thanksgiving, right?
Yep.
So we'll want to hopefully brush up on those and be able to dispose of them and with relative speed, not be here for 4 hours the week before Thanksgiving. Brian, what else is on the agenda? Minutes, and then you needed to talk to us about something?
Yes, I think it would be better if it was after the meeting, though. But
Okay, well, let's move on to the next item, which is business items. Bills and warrants, are there any? Nope. Meeting minutes? These were for the first 6 of 2025, I think.
Yep.
And I printed them out if you want to see them. Have
I've
you?
reviewed them. I'm comfortable with all,
Okay.
as is.
Mr. Ferguson, whose name I remember now, was not here for any of
wasn't
those,
here, so-
so he's not even going to take part in this. I am comfortable with them. Should we deem them approved, and we can ask Brian, put them in final form and send them, and I'll sign them.
Yep, I'm comfortable with that.
Okay. I don't want to vote.
I'll take a vote. It's just me and you, so.
Motion to approve the minutes as
I make-
submitted. As to substance, I'll put the form, a proper form, and submit it before the next meeting or at the next meeting.
So moved.
Okay. Second,
Yep.
you're
All
in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Tenori, Mr. Noel are in favor. Thank you. Mr. Ferguson abstains because he has no idea what happened at those meetings. Lucky him.
Lucky him.
Thank you, Brian. No bills to approve. No staples for $19 or, okay.
planning board has the bigger budget, so they're usually the ones that do those.
I have to apologize. I missed late September the bylaws review events that were going on. We were noticed for them. Did you attend?
I did not because I was stuck at work.
Yep.
I was hoping you would because I couldn't get there.
I emailed you. That was the September 29th. Yeah, I was in
Yeah.
South Carolina for work.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, boy.
I was in and out the last 2 weeks of September. I was in Florida for a week. I don't remember the exact dates. I completely forgot about those meetings. I don't know if I was away or here. My son also gave birth to our first grandchild, which
congrats.
I'm happy about.
Congratulations.
My head has been spinning, in
Yeah.
other words. So my apologies to Brian and actually to the planning board, because I did intend, and to Paul DiGiuseppe, who's done so much work on this. I did plan to attend. I let everybody down because it
I planned to
completely,
attend too, and I literally couldn't get here.
it completely skipped my mind. Brian, if we gear up for things like this, don't just hit me on the town email, which I know you have to hit me on, but
hit you
do
on-
my personal email as well,
I'll send that text.
or a text as to meeting reminders.
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
Because I only sign on to the town email before meetings that I know about and remember. And I hadn't for a couple of weeks there at the end of September because of all the things going on in personal life. And that's what happened to me. And I feel badly because I feel I let down you and Paul and the planning board. We had planned to take part and we didn't. Do you have an update as to where the bylaws vote stands? I mean, presentation and all?
For the select board and finance committee, they approved it along with the planning board. It is going to town meeting Monday, if you are willing to attend and speak on it.
It is this Monday.
It is this Monday.
coming up.
Upcoming, yes.
I'm going to try to be present. I don't take responsibility in having drafted much of this. We all looked at them and we commented on them. and okayed them from our point of view.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would like the zoning board to be there attending just
I can't make Monday.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that one up to you, buddy.
I believe I can. I would invite Nick to come if he would like as well.
I can try. I'm pretty swamped at work right now.
Yeah, and I have stuff going on too. Are
I have
you going to be
I have
there?
another board meeting.
Is Paul there?
I
I
Paul's
know
there.
Paul's going to be there,
Yeah.
and the board's going to be there for planning.
I'm going to try to be there. Again, just because I feel responsible for completely blowing
And
off.
I do believe it's 7 o'clock at the high school.
Yeah. Those
Might
are
be able
always,
to go for a little bit. But I'm not gonna be there for the whole thing.
town meetings are tough for me,
The
but
start would be, and Jim.
So I have another board meeting at 8,
Okay.
unrelated to the town.
wow.
So
I mean, I know we are trying to push for it to go earlier. However, I don't know if it would make 8 o'clock.
Right. Got it. I mean, that's up to
yeah, it's at 8.
powers that be and people who show up and all. Okay.
Let's see. I'll
Thanks
see what I
for-
can do.
Thanks for letting us know about that, and same. All right. We did the minutes. I wanted to ask about that process. Thank you for filling me in. And we can close the meeting and talk. Is this a scheduling or a personnel type thing? If it's a business of the zoning board, you know, it's supposed to be brought up at a meeting after notice. I'm not, let's end the meeting. If there's a motion to end the
I'm not-
meeting.
I'm not sure. That's why I was.
Okay. Is there a motion to end the meeting at 8:03?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor? We've taken care of some items of business. All those in favor of closing the meeting?
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
At 8:03. Thank